Oh. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hey, good evening. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. It seems like we're dropping some connection again. I don't know what's going on. Let me know if you guys have any issues tonight. Hopefully we don't. But let me get this going real quick. Ooh. All right. Looks like Rainbow Obsidian's here. What's going on? Reese still does that thing. We haven't had treats down here since we moved in, and he's like... Rainbow says, I'm here early. Do I get any bonus points for Reese being here? Or bonus Reese points for being here early? I don't know how to do that even. Renee of PA, what's going on? Hello, hope you guys are great. Kathy, thank you so much for the help yesterday. It was so greatly appreciated. You are wonderful. You're okay too, Chris. What'd you help her with? Do you remember?
I think it was about a vintage tea.
A vintage
right?
tea?
It was about vintage. I mean, I don't feel like I helped at all. if it's the right thing that I'm thinking of.
Courtney's here. Hey everyone, Chris and Kathy. I just watched Becky Park's video. How was hanging out with her at FlipCon? Sounds like a fun bunch.
It was awesome.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
Honestly, meeting Becky was like one of the biggest things I was looking forward to. So yeah. It was really cool.
That was the first time we got to meet Becky. It was actually Becky's first. Sorry, I have a mosquito bite on my foot. Her first like reseller get together. Which is kind of crazy to think about. She's been doing YouTube for so long. But no, got to meet her. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet Paul, Philly Flipper. Maybe he'll hop in tonight. Thrift Trip and Mimi, what's going on? Got to see Mimi again. Hello, everyone. I'm still in Columbia after FlipCon. It was so much fun.
Hey.
And Becky Park is so nice. I really enjoyed spending time with her. Yeah. Lisa says, I live 2 hours north of Becky, and whenever I'm out at thrift stores, I look to see if I see her. You got to look a little. She's short.
She's not.
She's shorter than I expected. I don't think I ever knew, like.
I thought she was like 5 feet tall.
I mean, I never heard how tall she was. So she's short, and Paul, who just hopped in, is tall. Which.
You knew Paul was tall,
No,
right?
I knew he was tall. But we took a picture of them standing next to each other. That was funny. Kelly's here. Got to meet Kelly too.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Kathy and Chris are genuinely great people. I'm not going to read this. Genuinely great people. I had a blast hanging out with them for a little bit. I mingled around more this year.
Mimi, I just like bailed on the last day on the party on everybody, and I feel so bad I didn't really say bye to anyone.
She did. She's bad.
Bad girl.
Rainbow says, hey, Courtney, how's it going? Tommy in Seattle, what's going on? Lisa says, I vote you get extra points for being first as well. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Remind me a little bit when I get caught up. See if it's something I can do. We'll toss you a few pieces. What are you doing? Lay down, Reese. Just been watching live stream from Maui. Oh my goodness me. What a tragic happening and ongoing. America is in severe disconnection. So hopefully, yeah, I honestly have not really kept up with what's happened down there. So definitely praying for everybody down there. Is this still going on? I know it was happening while we were in North Carolina.
Not to read anything about the news.
We honestly don't really. I mean, we don't even really watch TV or anything. So.
Yeah, every time I see anything, it's just from somebody's like story.
Yeah, we kind of hear everything through the grapevine. Tommy says, "Hey, Kathy and Chris, how was ThriftCon? Have fun." Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We slept a lot more this time. Last time, I don't think we slept. Maybe 8 hours the whole time we were there. This time we slept in. We went to bed early. Definitely had a lot more sleep. You know what? It might have been because there was no 2-drink coupons this year. Everybody was like, I'm ready for bed. Mandy, hi, it was nice to meet you both last week. Awesome.
Hey, Mandy. Now I can think about how your face looks instead of just a name. So that was the see every week.
It's showtime. Hey, Kathy and Chris and Reese. Seems good so far. Okay. Margie TV, what's going on? Look, no static. Is there static? I feel like it's disconnected. I keep getting these notifications. So if it's fine on your guys' end, I'm just going to ignore it. Had internet trouble for the past 2 days. It's everywhere again. Uh-oh. Greetings, everyone in chat from the Philippines. Mandy, I did go. It was a good time. We had a good time. Resellers to resellers, hello. Mary Beth, hello from Arizona. George Benson 70s. It's just a little playlist that we have just playing in the background. I don't know who George Benson is. I don't know if that's an insult or if if it's a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. Loved meeting and hanging out with you and Miss Becky. I think we all miss Becky, huh? Did she put a video out about ThriftCon?
I didn't watch her video yet.
Zombies, what's going on? I got books on CD from my library for 50 cents. Should do 600 in sales when they all sell. That sounds like a awesome flip. So, wow. Huh? You guys can't leave again on Thursday nights. You were missed. I thought for a second that I would do a quick live while we were there, but there was just everybody. It was just a lot of people, and I don't know how to do it all from my phone. So It was such a joy to meet you both at FlipCon. Thank you for the conversations. I don't remember who you are. Jaya for peace today. Hey, Paul. I didn't get to go to the FlipCon. Maybe you can go next year. They sold it. Saw the photo. It was hilarious. Yeah, Paul and Becky. That was the best picture. Me and Becky, almost the same height. Almost the same height. Yeah. Courtney says, I'm 5 foot, so it sounds like Becky and I would be eye level. Vintage dress. I did price high. So this is Renee. If no interest, I can go lower, but I already have an interest. Thanks, nice. Kathy. Paul is hiding from bears and gators.
They got bears in Florida?
Do they have bears in Florida? Chris, I thought Paul should pick you up in the fist fight draft. No way, I'm not a fighter. Enjoyed meeting you both at FlipCon. Hey Wes, what's going on?
Hey Wes.
The star of his vlog. You're the star of Paul's vlog tomorrow. Awesome. Oh, let's see. Maui, land grabs in the bazillionaire. Making the island smart island like 15. They're buying up all the land, huh? Oh, see? Paul knows. I'm a lover, not a fighter. JB, use exclamation point points. That'll show you how many Reese's Pieces you got. Oprah, Zuckerberg, Bezos, Gates, they're all buying the land. Must be hurting for content to feature me. Well, he puts up like 8 videos a week. My gosh. What? We're live. What's up? We got a guest, but what do you need?
The kids don't have school tomorrow, so they're allowed to stay up.
You just closing the door for us? Thank you. Yeah, they don't have staying up late. I'm sure they'll be in here another 5 times. Kathy, everyone's looking for you to take pictures. LOL, you were smart to disappear.
I feel sad though. I'm not in any pictures.
What am I gonna do? Nobody cares about me. Nobody's coming to talk to me.
What'd you do when I left? You just sat at the same spot?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Scott a little bit, Cha-Ching King, and then he had to turn in because he had to leave early. I think he had a family emergency that he wanted to get home to. I haven't really. Glad I finally made it to a live. What's going on, Tracy? Welcome to the live. Thumbs up if you were one of the not so cool people who did not go to FlipCon. Anyone else having distorted sound? I signed in or out and back. It's still skipping. I feel like something's going on as far as YouTube again tonight. Let me run a speed test real quick.
Are we just blaming it on YouTube every
I'm pretty sure it's YouTube.
Just every Thursday night?
It's got to be. $50, not 50 cents. My bad, zombies. $50 to $600 though. That's still pretty good. Sound is fine, but it cuts in and out a few times, then repeats the last second of footage. That's annoying. My sound was horrible on my iPad. Switched my desktop. It's good now. So it sounds like it's going to be just like it was last time. Sorry, guys. YouTube, get it together. Wait, did you say they sold it? FlipCon? Yeah, they sold it to Teresa from. She doesn't own like Liz Perfectly, but she works with Liz Perfectly.
I'm blanking on her name at the moment.
Teresa Cox. Is it Cox?
It's Teresa Cox, but like her Instagram name is something else.
Yeah.
Numbers Geek.
Numbers Geek.
Yeah. She does the Boss Reseller Remix.
Yeah, she does the Boss Reseller Remix with those ladies. Does she own that one too? So I think I don't know the whole logistics of it. They kind of announced it at the end of it. So I don't know if it's just buying the name or if they're gonna carry it on or make it better. I don't know. So that's all. They kind of announced it at the end of the whole deal. Sound is choppy. 2 weeks did this too, but the recording was fine. Yeah, see? I wonder if I can... No, I can't change that. Well, that's going to be super annoying if it keeps messing up like that. Because, yeah, my download is 225 and my upload's 182. That should be more than enough to never have any issue. That's basically better in every way than our last house. Internet has been weird for so many people lately. Not just YouTube either, but definitely on YouTube across the board. Fun. Courtney says, yes, we have bears in Florida. I just know I'm going on a major weight loss journey. The pictures of me are scary from FlipCon. It is a huge wake-up call. Mimi. Me too. That was
I mean, last year that's kind of like what I was like, man, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't ever go to another thing if I don't do something.
For me it was flying. I was like, man, this is not fun. Not fun, and it's really not fun as a big guy.
That's not really by anybody else.
Yeah.
And then they announce it's a full flight, everybody.
Get comfy. No kids allowed in the room. I mean, it's like they have the whole house where they have iPads, video games, TVs. Go play. Go have fun. But they want to be right here. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? Lunch or break? Or brekkie?
We had leftover teriyaki chicken that Chris made last night.
Some leftovers. I also snagged a couple of the kids' pizza rolls. So my weight loss journey does not start tonight. Fireball flippers, what's going on? Clear sound now. It's probably going to bug out all night. Sorry, guys. Also signed out. It was good for a bit. Now it's choppy again. Come on, YouTube. Everything on my end says excellent connection. No dropped frames. But I do keep getting disconnected. I think it's the YouTube API. So it's annoying. Come on, YouTube. In your last video, Kathy mentioned something about delisting items for after 30 days on eBay and after 60 days on Posh. Can you explain?
I could show if we want.
Want to show? Is it good? Am I able to swap over?
Swap it over.
All right, I'll swapping it over.
Was it Sue?
Yeah, Sue. Huh?
Oh my! Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on.
Like my thing here is on pause, so I don't.
Sue says, "Oh no, I can't hear the response."
Oh. All right. Well, hopefully, you can watch the playback. All right. So just basically for eBay every morning, I just go to listings, active. I have it sorted to like end date. So like these ones that are ending the soonest, like these ones I'll do tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'll just like end all the ones that are ending that day. And then, you know, just click them all and then push end. And then it puts it in your, I'll show you in 1 second. Then you would just go to unsold. It puts them all in this unsold thing. And then you would just click them all and then just, I push sell similar. You can just quickly change, well, you don't have to change anything, but I've been changing the prices just to make it different. Obviously, it didn't sell at whatever price, so even if it's like $1, I'll just be like, change this, and then submit them again. So that's what I do for eBay. And then Poshmark is just, well, I have Posher VA now.
We use Posher VA. Let me hide Receipt. Because it's covering up your
So yeah, so share, no, actions. Yeah, so this relisting, I set it to do, maybe I thought I said it. I mean, I just saw that some relisted, but this doesn't, oh yeah. Yeah, I scheduled it, so 6 a.m. every day, 50 listings that are at least 60 days old or more. So yeah, basically I don't do anything at this point for Posh. It just does it for me. But then like I just noticed these before the live. So these are the only 5 that relisted today, and I'll just maybe drop the price or maybe not. But that's all I mean when I say that.
Did you make it, Sue? Did you hear all that?
I'm gonna drop a couple of these prices.
Reese has the right idea. You notice we got his, so we took this bed apart, I don't know, like a week or 2 ago. It had to be longer. We were gone for a week, but we took that bed apart to wash it. And it, so he got it, I put it back together like yesterday. So he's been in that bed nonstop. He loves that thing. Had sloppy joes tonight, homemade. Actually, that's all I had all day. Cutbacks. Boss Reseller Remix on YouTube. Is it on YouTube? I don't know. Do they might have. I honestly don't know. I don't know if they stream it or anything. It's an annual of, is it annual or biannual?
I think it's annual.
Annual event in Vegas. I don't know if they stream any of the things. Honestly, don't even know how it is over there. Like if it's one big keynote.
It does look like they have a channel, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have much on it. So probably just maybe they make a video every time. There's only 3 videos total in the last year.
Oh, Kelly says Boss is selling virtual tickets that will stream live. My iPhone was choppy. Switch my iPad. Sound is fine. Yeah. Come on, YouTube. Tom says, what's it doing, Gingers? What's going on, Tom?
Hello.
Howdy, Night Kathy is better lighting. Hello. Yep.
Better than you? Or what?
I don't know.
Oh. Or
We have the same exact lighting. We have 2 different cameras, though. Your face looks kind of red in this.
It is red.
Let me see. I mean, like...
Super embarrassed.
Let me try to apply... let me try to color correct your picture. Contrast. Woo.
Hey, I saw I made a sale here.
Did you?
I made $9. But I bought the shirt, I'm pretty sure, for $5. So I made like $3 and some change.
I don't know if it's changing as I'm doing any of this. I guess it might be. Here, look at the camera.
Do I have to keep looking at it?
I'm just trying to make your face not look so...
Red?
Like, unnaturally pink.
Normal?
Yeah.
All right, is it time to list?
Yeah, you want a list?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Anyone else listing?
All right. Maybe that looks a little bit better. You guys looking great. Kathy definitely is. So Tommy listed the reseller remix. LOL, the video just skipped and repeated Chris 3 times in a row for a 1-second clip. Sounded like a remix. Remix. Sound is good. We'll make... Dude, Chris, no worries. It's funny and we'll cope. I wouldn't cope. I'd be like, I'm out of here. Pizza rolls are for champs. Stacy had smoked sausage and I don't know how to say this word. pierogies,
Georgie's.
Piorgies, corgis, and cabbage. Oh no, can't hear the response. Says, guess I'll have to watch it on the replay. LA Jen, what's going on? How was FlipCon? FlipCon was great. It was great that we didn't have any break-ins either. Like we didn't lose any. I was like so anxious of like losing a package, our bag or something like that.
I was worried about our luggage.
And then actually on the way there, landing in it had to be the Charlotte airport because we had baggage claim.
Yeah.
The baggage claim room was like redoing some. They were obviously doing work in there, but it looked like they were not really doing. Oh, and then that was it. So the baggage claim, there's like 3 computer screens, TV screens that show the weather outside, and it's 90 degrees, whatever. It doesn't show what flights these bags are coming from, and so there's like tons of people just crowding around the thing, the carousel, and nobody's grabbing any bags because nobody knows what's coming out. And it's hot and all that, and then the thing stops working and it starts beeping, like me, like an alarm, like the conveyor got jammed or whatever. And then the fire alarm went off. So it's like fire alarms going off. Nobody's moving. Nobody's running away because if there was a fire, we would have been screwed. And it was like that for like, I felt like 10 minutes. It felt like a long time. And then I don't know. Did we have one bag at that point? We had one bag.
Yeah. Mine was like literally on the thing about to come down.
Like you got the ramp, the ramp where it drops all the bags. Hers was like 3 or 4 up the ramp. And so the guy's trying to get the stuff moving. The baggage comes off. I think maybe 10 more bags come off. The carousel brings the bag right in front of us. I grab it and it stopped again. It started beeping again. And so we just like ran out of there.
And at this point, they're like did you mention there are a whole bunch of airlines seemingly all into this one spot?
But nobody knows because there's no.
But like more new
screen.
People were walking up as all this was happening.
Everybody's like, is this where I'm supposed to be? Nobody knew. It was just like, go there. Oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. But we got our bag. On my iPad, I could see the live video and movement, but sound and voices only every 2 or 3 seconds. So choppy, man. Come on, YouTube.
But also, it doesn't seem like everyone's having the same experience.
I know. Everyone is having different issues. If we were having the same, or us, boss is saying, oh yeah. Reese has his real bed back. He's much happier now. Bad parents. Bad Chris. Kathy washed it a long time ago. She's like, let's put this back together. I never have. Hasn't been any problems. And I keep getting all these disconnection notifications. And now she's having trouble now. Mine is having trouble now. I feel like a refresh works, but I don't know. That's annoying. I'm so sorry, guys. So it's weird. Same walls and carpet, but different on camera. Yeah. We have 2 different cameras, so it just picks up differently. I mean, we even both have these lights in front of our face to brighten our face because it's much darker back there. It's definitely changing as you're adjusting it. Does her face look better? Did I do a good job? Let me see if I. So this is what it used to look like. You want to see
my face?
So here. You got to put your face on the camera. Like, look at your camera. All right. And then that's what I changed it to. You see?
Made me look whiter.
Well, yeah, but you look way unnaturally pink there.
Thanks.
Does it look better?
Sure. You're
with
a
your
ginger.
frail skin.
It sounds
Kelly,
like the kids are just like.
I know they're right above us stomping.
It's so loud.
Kelly says, I'm cross-posting on List Perfectly. Discovered multiple listings that eBay dropped. Thanks, eBay.
That's annoying.
That is annoying. Almost as annoying as kids jumping ahead on above you. They're literally right above us. I'm gonna text Connor.
I don't think he has it that bad.
With this new router here for the house, it has like it assigns. I can assign each device to somebody, and so if they're being like bad or loud or whatever, I'll just shut off their internet for like 5 minutes. They get the hint pretty quick. Stop jumping around up there. Michelle says, yeah, I made it to the live 103 in Dallas, driving home from soccer. Whew. You know, we got stuck. Not stuck, but like our plane leaving out of Dallas to come here. We got loaded in the plane, and it was 100 degrees, and it was like 7 o'clock at night. It was hot for as late as it was. Maybe not hot for Dallas, but it was hot for us. And I mean, we're all on the plane, and we're sitting in the plane for like 30 minutes before it even takes off, and we're just like cooking in this big cylindrical oven of an airplane. They're like, sorry, turn on your fans. There's like no air coming out. It was like steam. Psst. I'm back now. Congrats, Kathy. Just heard a sale sound. Did you have a sale?
Well, I think that was the List Perfectly sound for this Poshmark sale that I saw a few minutes ago.
Fireball had a Marie Collander's cheesy chicken and rice bowl. Do you guys hear that stomping?
It literally sounds like a steel.
I said stop stomping, and it's like, you sound like a herd of elephants up there. Pierogies. Is that how you say it?
I thought it was like Piorgis.
Piorgis?
But I have no idea. Should we do this?
You want to keep listing? I'll do it.
Pior. How do you spell it? P-I.
Pierogi. Pronunciation in Polish. Wait, let me. Here, I could push. I can put the sound. Stop it! I can put the sound through here. All right, let me turn this up a little bit.
Yours looks. Look at your how it's pronouncing yours though. Like look how it wrote the letters out.
All right, let me turn this up.
Pierogies.
Pierogies.
But yours looks like per-algies. Look at mine.
Pierogies.
Pierogi.
It's like doing it different. That's
So
weird.
what does it say? What? So we both did a Google search. Hers says, you can see it on the screen. P-U-H-R-O-W-G-E-E. Pierogi. Mine is P-R-O-W-G-E-E-Z. Oh, I did pierogies. I added the S. Maybe that's why. Pierogi. Yeah.
Pierogi.
Pierogi.
Before.
All right, let me turn this back down so I don't blast your eardrums. The lady standing next to me at the baggage claim said she felt like she was in someone's basement. Were you at that crazy, like, unfinished one too, Kelly? I'm guessing, because that seems like where everyone in the airport was. I already forgot how to pronounce it. Pierogi. Pierogies are so good, they're just potato. It looks like a dump. I've had them. I mean, I've had pierogies. They're like cheesy, yeah, cheese in them, and like a dumpling, yeah. I think I've only had like the frozen. Actually, no, we went to that one place, didn't we? There's a place here.
The
Pierogies.
place, yeah.
There's a place here, and he makes. I think it's just a dude in his. He's got his restaurant, but he makes pierogies. But like we ordered like a whole platter of different kind of. It was a date night. Different kind of flavored ones. See, Mama with a camera just hopped in, and her audio is messed up too.
That's the case. So thanks for being here.
Mimi says, I am listing. I've been to the Columbia bins every day since Sunday. I have found some great things. My son and I were in line with Josh, Haley.
I want to go to the bins tomorrow, but I also don't because I need to bag up everything I've listed and our kids don't have school and everything else.
I need to get a room painted this weekend. Yeah. Hi, Kathy and Chris. I love and use your spreadsheet for my business. I have a question. How do you enter returns and resales of the same item? So on the return, I basically put all the information on that one line. So you just got to figure out the adjustment of what you get back. And then add that into the cost of goods. And then we make a second line. So we kind of copy the information, make a second line down the sheet. You can make a note in it saying, you know, like it's been returned or whatever. And we just kind of roll that into the cost of goods. So whatever it, you know, if we had to pay shipping or whatever to get it back, that just becomes the cost of the goods on the next line. Now that's just for the spreadsheet. When you, for taxes and stuff, you're going to want to keep it because returns. How does it work with taxes? When you get a return,
like how eBay still has it as recorded.
Yeah. So it'll still be marked as a sale. Like you will still receive it as a sale, but then you get to write off the return. It's considered a deduction rather than cost of goods. So it's gonna look a little bit different, but I like to at least just have all the information in the spreadsheet. So when it comes to that, I could search up whatever our returns are. We can kind of confirm with the numbers that eBay or whoever is giving us, because eBay will, you know, have the numbers and the reports that you could print off. The sound does keep cutting off like last time, but the same fix as last time. Just exit out and come back. That's fine for a bit. That's got to be great for our retention rate. Everybody just logging in and logging out. Not saying don't do it. It's just come on YouTube. Should have them shout you out.
Ew.
Stacy said that's cool. Mimi should have them shout you out.
I saw Mimi and Dave's video.
Yeah. Mimi gave Dave. What were those called?
Fugglers.
Should I do a pronunciation on that? Google doesn't have a pronunciation. Sue says I switched to my up and listened. That might help. Yeah, if you guys go back maybe like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, maybe the buffering is the problem. I don't know. You'd just be a little bit behind, but we're behind anyway. So probably won't even notice. Thanks so much. By the way, iPad is super clean listening. iPhone, not so much. I feel like it's going to change any second, Sue. Stacy says, yes, she looks wonderful. You look wonderful.
Who?
Tonight.
Oh,
Would you know? That's like, it reminds me of Eric Clapton.
I got dressed up for you guys.
She got dressed up just for you.
My one flower shirt.
You can see us in the line with him and talking to them, but I didn't want to be in the video, no makeup, and was sweating like crazy. Was that the video that he put out today? Like you were... Is that when he said that? Because his video he put out today was
I didn't
something he got
watch
for like 65 cents. And it sold for like $1,400 or something like that. Did he put that video out already? And you were saying it was yesterday, Mimi? Have to check it out again. Kelly says it's 107. Ugh.
It's been nice here. I mean, it was a little hot today, but it's been pretty nice.
You heard the stomping?
Right
Just heard
now
the-
it's 72 degrees.
I mean, I was banging the desk. That might have been me doing that.
I mean, nothing is even in over 90 in the whole next week's forecast. So
Yeah, it's rare we get in the 90s. Connor messaged me 3 times.
the same, or like 3 different words. Oh, okay. Thanks. Bye.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get my iPad. We couldn't find it,
They're doing
so
like-
we were running. That's what
So we're doing
he took.
somersaults
3
all over the
messages.
house.
I'm sorry. We were trying to get my iPad. 1 message. We couldn't find it. Another message. So we were running.
Nothing makes sense.
Just an FYI for everyone, start listing your fall and winter items already sold wool coats this week. Wait, I take that back. I don't want any more competition. I feel like, yeah, Kathy sold a flannel in one of the last videos. And you were like, it's flannel season. Or I said it was flannel season or something.
It's
We got a
definitely
bunch of
that
comments
time.
of people saying, it's 110 degrees where I'm at.
I've sold some snow boots lately. It's like that time where people are thinking about buying their
Yeah.
kids, at least, and hopefully themselves, snow and fall.
Unless
and
you live in a
stuff.
place like Phoenix or Dallas where it's been hundreds of degrees. Pierogies are a Polish dish. That's what Kelly said. Pierogi. Kelly, good job. So good. Super simple to make. A heat up too. We add bacon and chives to them. Nice. Yes, and there were no signs for what airline was at and what carousel. No one there to guide anyone to. I know. I heard multiple employees walking by. Well, I heard one guy telling a girl, like, that's not your job. Like, keep coming. Like, basically ignore what's going on there. That's not your job. Get over here. And then I feel like I heard somebody else saying, I think it was Chrissy.
Yeah, we were
Texas. What's her name?
Closet Mom, Texas.
Closet Mom, Texas.
Texas Closet Mom.
She was saying that she heard somebody, like, she told somebody, are you guys gonna, or she asked, are you guys gonna do anything? And the lady was like, that's not my job, or something like that. Crazy. Lori, I just got here. Is it my phone or is the sound not working? So sorry, Lori. Had to switch a desktop, kept cutting out. Some of it might be my stuttering too. I'm stuttering a lot tonight.
You nervous or something?
Rainbow says, it's Chris's fault. LOL. No, we're all experiencing variations of it. It is YouTube. YouTube! We're going to go somewhere else.
Where?
I'll get another horse. I left and came back and it's working now. This is like the 2nd week in a row. Kathy's so good at what she does with the listings. She breezes through it so fast. I love seeing people be so successful. Be successful. Not so successful. Don't toot your own. Don't get all big headed over there. I just misspoke. Go, Kathy, go. Fart Sack Jack, what's going on?
Hello.
I feel like the first time I ever read your name, I read Fart Shack Jack. And I was like, what? Hey, what's going on? It's been a while. I haven't seen your name around. Wish I was brave enough to come up to you at FlipCon and say hello.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why didn't you?
Right.
Come on, Tammy. Those fugglers are creepy. I don't think I've ever heard of a Fuggler until Mimi got one for Dave.
Man,
Because Dave, he's collecting them, isn't he?
I think so, yeah. The spammers are like crazy. I've gotten like a bunch of these on Posh today.
Spammers? What
like,
are they
where
saying?
They're like, send me to my email.
Send me to my email. Send you to banned, blocked. So what'd you do there? You just got the comment off or what?
Yeah, I just mark it as. Hopefully, Poshmark takes their account away, but if you mark spam, it takes the comment away. At least.
Have we checked that as far as like if I would it show, or does it only remove the comment for you?
I think I'm pretty sure. Does anyone want to go check if those sandals have a comment on them? Because I think it's gone for good. Someone commented on the Yeezy jacket today that it was fake, but I don't think it is. But also, if it sells at the price I have it at, Posh will authenticate it. So.
What? This says I just got a new mobile phone connected to our Wi-Fi.
Do you think the kid's iPad?
I don't know, because
To our Wi-Fi though. I did just see something in my email before we started. I don't know, like a big hack or something. It said it could be your social security number, phone numbers, and stuff.
Your
like that.
college?
I don't see how that wouldn't be the same thing, right?
No, I feel like it would have to be somebody around us connected to our Wi-Fi, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to, considering we have a password on it. Emma says, "Hey, I have a question about your inventory system. How do you know if your boxes are getting empty and time to refill them?"
You just open it up.
We just kind of use our eyes. I have thought to mark the boxes whether or not it's completely full or if it has some room. So like I don't know, like a little, this is just a placeholder. This is not the thing, but imagine like the edge of a box. I'm trying to get visual. I don't have anything here. My desk is too clean. What? So imagine like the edge of the box, and then like something like a clothespin or something we can clip over it, and then have it be like red or green. And then if it's red, it's basically completely full and don't even look. And then if it's green, it would mean that it has some space. So a lot of the time that we end up spending trying to find space is finding a box and it's full. So if we can eliminate that, even with that, it doesn't take a long time. But if we can cut that out, it would be more efficient. And then when we're pulling the sales, if we pull something out of a box that is marked as completely full, just flip it over at that time. And then that will just kind of signify that there is space again. And then that would be the kind of process with that. I've kind of thought about how to do something like that, what I would use. I've thought about maybe 3D printing something. We just have other stuff on our plate right now. But other than that, right now, we basically just look with our eyes. We pull a box out. If it has space, we put it in. So Mimi says, Kathy, I started my eBay store again from scratch. I've been listing 15 items a day, but have 1,000 items to go. Should I list as many as I can each day until I get caught up, or just the 15 per day?
Are you saying like you already have all the information, like in List Perfectly or something like that? Is that what you're gathering?
You're doing it from scratch as far as like building the listings again? Or are you just kind of using List Perfectly, like Kathy said? Do you use List Perfectly?
I feel like she did or was going to.
I saw that he was at the flea market with Matt today. Crazy returns. I had a conversation with Matt. He's so nice.
Which Matt are we talking about?
Matt, I'm pretty sure that's the Aussie guy.
I thought he went.
No, that was Mel.
I know, but they both went with Kevin right after.
I don't
Did
think
not
so.
go. They did. I saw the pictures of them.
Mimi was saying, what did Mimi say? She says,
I have all
my
the
son and I
info.
were in line with Josh, Haley, and Matt to Aussie Flipper yesterday. So
maybe he went with Kevin or with their when she went to go be with Chris. Because she went to Chris's yesterday, but they were
She's
all
already-
with Kevin like a couple days ago,
Yeah.
a few days ago.
I have not kept up with anything. So Matt is with Josh and Haley. Yes, I have all the info just relisting. I also have a ton of new stuff.
I mean, if you have the info, I'd probably do more. Just get them back up. At least those things can start selling. Or maybe like you can set them to like put new each. What is that called?
Schedule?
Yeah, like schedule them out. Like if you don't want to just do like 100 in a day, schedule them out, and then also list new stuff too.
Cool.
I don't know. That's like a hard situation.
I mean, have your sales been picking up the more you list? Like, I don't know. I know there's a lot of talk about like, and even like when Kathy lists more consistently, it seems like there's a benefit there. I don't know if I'd call it like the algorithm or whatever. But I don't know. I think it being more consistent, like we've always said that consistency is kind of what made us successful in whatever we do. Whether it's, Kathy's weight loss or YouTube or reselling or anything, it seems like consistency is the thing that is the constant. Consistency is constant. That's dumb. Sales are finally picking up. I just don't want to mess it up.
I don't think you can mess
I
up
don't-
sales
yeah, I
by
mean-
listing more.
Think about Kathy as far as she hasn't listed any new stuff. I mean, very,
Well, this week I have.
but sporadically, right? The last month or two, you've listed way less consistently new stuff in the last 2 months than you have in a long time. So your sales were still fairly consistent. I think that's just because you were doing some relists and stuff. So I don't know. Did the algorithm get mad at Kathy for relisting old stuff? I don't think it did. I don't think it would hurt if you wanted to list a little bit more to get caught up and then ended up coming back from that, cutting back a little bit. But I think it's impossible to know whether or not that would, if you did the other thing by the time you're done with it, whatever you choose, it's impossible to know if that would have been better anyway. So I would just kind of go with whatever is comfortable and consistent. Haha, okay, kids, whatever you say. LOL, funny. Oh, to be a kid again. Yeah, I can't find my iPad, so I was running on the ceiling. It's funny because he texted me with his iPad. So he obviously has his iPad. The video today was from yesterday. Saw Josh pick up the Neopets card. Matt was so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff in the bins. It was amazing. So what was it, a Neopets that he sold? Did you know what he sold?
I want to watch the video.
We gotta watch it. Should we watch it live?
I'm not gonna watch it. Can you even do that? Or how would you?
I mean, I could put it on the screen, but he wouldn't get the views for
I
it.
like to watch other people's videos while I work. Well, this is not like how I'm working right now, obviously. If I'm working alone, I like to put on a video.
So yeah, Mimi, overall, I would say like it's not. I don't think it would hurt you to list more right now and a little bit less later, right?
Yeah, I mean, like maybe if you run out altogether and then don't list for a month.
Yeah, if you stop listing,
Right.
obviously that's going to stop, some traffic, but I think it's hard to quantify if that would end up, if you always change. Dave's video is a big reason I will be starting my weight loss journey. OMG, I look scary. You don't look scary. Debbie, what's going on?
Hey, Debbie.
Erica, Random Garage. Hey guys, sorry I missed y'all at FlipCon. You were there?
Hey, Erica. No,
I'm just kidding. I know she wasn't. I'll catch you guys at the next conference. I mean, she was like with her fiance and all that stuff.
I think so.
So, I mean, it's okay.
Do you want to tell us all your business, Erica?
Like, you had better stuff to do. We get it. We get it. Sorry we missed you, though. It would have been cool to see you again. LA Jen says, yay, I have 1,000+ Reese's Pieces. Welcome to the Ginger Marvin stream where the points don't matter.
Are you going to say that?
As long as it keeps people getting points. It's the biggest scam in history.
Stop. You really need to do it.
I know.
What is your holdup? We have the house.
My holdup is we never stop doing we are always doing
but
something.
you can. You don't have to do it as much as before.
Oh, excuse me. Here in Fargo, it's 66 degrees at 9:48. It was 78 today with a great breeze. Let's see, Fargo, that's
North.
One of the Dakotas, right?
Yeah.
Is it North Dakota?
Yep.
What was our weather today? Right now it's 71. We had a high of 83. It was a little warm today. A little warm. Are there any brands you refuse to sell because of their business practices? Mine is Steve Madden. Michelle,
No.
I don't think we do. we'll sell anything.
Same with pretty much going.
Yeah, the way we look at it, we buy stuff used, we sell it to a third party. Our transaction is not giving that company any money, and we could use the money. So if there's profit to be there, we'll sell it. Typically. Time to wrap up my night and go get some much needed sleep. Much love to you all, and good to see you guys again. See you next week if I'm on. Rainbow Obsidian, good night.
Night.
Get that sleep. Are we sleeping in tomorrow? Are you sleeping in tomorrow?
I need to go for a walk.
I know you gotta go for a walk. You gotta go at 6:30.
It gets hot if you don't go before.
Let's see what
7
time. How cold does it need to be for your walk?
I also have to do work and things. Even though the kids don't have school, I still have to list items.
But if you don't sleep in, then I can't sleep in. So, oof. It's gonna be 70. So 8 a.m. it'll be 68. That's pretty comfortable.
I am hoping to sleep in a little, but honestly, I've just been waking up, not even by an alarm, just
yeah.
So if I wake up, I wake up.
Did you all get to witness the live?
Sort of.
We were taking
kind of
a nap.
up in the room.
We saw them going on
via other people's stories and stuff.
Yeah.
No, we weren't down there at the time, but
I saw them going on, but we didn't. I mean, I talked to Dave at the bins, and he's like, I just bought this pallet to sell on Whatnot, and I'm like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
You're crazy, Dave. I did, and then we got to the hotel, and I saw the pallet there. I'm like, yeah, he did it. And then I saw somebody else bought pallets of shoes.
Yeah, that one.
I didn't know that until later.
Why doesn't ours have anything like that?
I don't know.
'Cause yeah, like
That'd
for
make a good video.
right? Like for $100 something bucks, I would take a chance, even if I lost money.
One thing I've thought about doing, but don't have the space for, is buying a car, like a full, like a Toyota Corolla, you know, like a 2000 Toyota Corolla, something like that. One of these cars that still drive, and just picking all the pieces off of it and selling the pieces, like little dials, the stereo, the mirror, like all the pieces, and just piece it out, scrap it, the whole thing, and see how much of it I could sell. Take the alternator, whatever, all the pieces, see how much you could do with that. I thought that'd be a kind of a neat series, but then I'd probably get stuck with half a car and no way to get rid of it.
And then you sell it to the junkyard.
Scrap it for
the rest.
yeah.
They'll take the rest of it.
Yeah. Renee says I use loom on them. They come right off when I fill it up. That's a good idea. You could use badge holders that come with the clips and have red and green cards inside them. I feel like you suggested that at FlipCon, or you mentioned something like that, or at the airport or something. All great ideas. I have all the info, just relisting, tons of new stuff. Let's see, yes, it's been so hot here and our AC went out. Oh my gosh. Thank God we got a new AC system yesterday. How's it working? Is it keeping up? Man, AC going out in the middle of these heat waves would be horrible. I have the same inventory system. When I pull something, I jot down the box number, and then when I put something, I see my smiley face. I see smiley faces around your head. How do you do that? Oh, that's just anytime some emojis are in the chat, it kind of floats around. Sales are finally picking up. Yeah, put in some emojis. Watch them float around, guys. Sales. I'm thinking I do 50 a day to show consistency. Should take 20 days, and you should be good to go. Yeah, I mean, I would try, honestly, it's rather than doing 20 a day and stretching it out, it's probably better to do 50 a day, get caught up, and then back down to, 20 or 15 a day, because then you have your listings up and you have a store, a fully, stocked store at that point. But again, there's no way to know if that was the right answer by the time you're done with it, I think the worst thing you could do is nothing, but doing something is going to help. Sunny Las Vegas, what's going on, man? Neopets are so cool. I don't even know what a Neopet is.
I don't either.
Oh, I feel like, yeah, these are old.
Don't know.
Is it like a Tamagotchi or something? Neopets is a virtual pet website. Users can own virtual pets and buy virtual items for them using one of two virtual currencies. One currency called Neo Points can be earned within the site, and the other, Neo Cash, can either be purchased with real-world money or won by chance in-game. So it's basically like every app on your phone today, every game. But it's probably the first one. Huh. It goes back to 1999, though. It was a Neopet sealed new in the box from the bins. That's kind of crazy if it was from 99. Kinsey, what's going on? Go spend. Oh, got a lot done, though. Yeah.
I didn't get anything. It's hard to not do work a little bit every day.
I've honestly been having a hard time getting back into the groove of
Yeah, like I'm
Here.
kind of behind, at least like on bagging. You know what I mean? I listed a lot of stuff and photographed a lot of stuff before we left, but I didn't get a chance to put it away. So like I'm trying to list new this week while that stuff's still not put away, and I feel like I'm getting more behind.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep listing because, that's what we do.
Just keep listing.
Just keep overwhelming yourself for the rest of your life.
Tommy's exchanging points to kidnap Reese.
He's so cute.
He's like, I'm not even waking up. The whole Gaylord for $75 half off. Is that what it's called? A pallet? Huh. A bulk box, skid box, pallet box, aka Gaylord box. I never knew that that's what those were called. Did you know that?
I mean, when you just said it, I feel like it didn't sound weird.
I mean, I feel like
I don't know that I would call it that myself, but
I mean, we went to the Gaylord Hotel.
how are you
It was
comparing those two things?
it was like a big box. I don't know. The first time I heard Gaylord, it was a name, like in the Meet the Fockers. Your name is Gaylord Focker?
Never seen it. Just kidding. I've seen that one.
And then it's a measurement. I feel like I thought it was a measurement. So yeah, a standard Gaylord. This 48 by 40 by 36. Huh. I learned something new today. Deborah says, I loved my 2000 Toyota Corolla. I'ma sell it.
It was my first car too.
Yeah.
Well, not a 2000. It was an older.
Yours was a 95?
I don't even know.
98 maybe? By the way, have the neighbors hopefully no problems. There have been absolutely no problems yet.
We haven't brought it over yet.
It's still at our old house. I've been wanting to talk to our neighbors before I bring it over. We talked to one couple across the way, and just kind of mentioned that we have a school bus and we do YouTube, and it's like we're gonna be working on it. But we live now in this area. This is like more like a retirement community. Like they're a retired couple, and I think we have neighbors on both sides, and one of them I'm pretty sure is a retired couple, and the other is they're younger. They have like kids around there and stuff, but we haven't like met them yet. But I'm pretty sure like just our area in general is probably more than 50% retired. What'd you say?
The younger neighbors had a FedEx truck parked in front of our house. Well, since we looked at it, like basically for months, probably way longer. But they finally moved it like a few days ago, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, but now we're gonna have a school.
I know, but ours is gonna be in our backyard. Theirs
Yeah.
was like in front of our house. Like basically, if you looked out our front window, you see the FedEx truck, which is a broken down FedEx truck.
Yeah, I don't know if it was broken down or not. But yeah, so the neighbors do not know yet. Most of them don't know. It's better. What's going on, Mary? Old saying, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Well, I think the neighbors you're most worried about, they just like painted their house. It
Yeah.
seems like they're like trying to
I mean, they've been
improve
busy.
their their spot a lot, but they have a motorhome, so.
I mean, like I've talked with our neighbors. Like when we moved in, I guess he was kind of watching over the house. He
He's
gave
like,
us
"Here's some keys to your own house.
some spare keys. I'm like, thanks for not breaking in or anything. But you know, just like trustworthy neighbors. Like I like our neighbors. We just haven't had the chance to, you know, say, hey, by the way, we have a school bus. I think one of the first projects we're going to do on it, which should be fairly soon, is painting the exterior. I think if it's not just school bus yellow, it will be less frowned upon. What are they doing with the FedEx truck? I don't know. I think it was like one of the older ones. But we went out. I was gonna be like, well, there's a FedEx truck. Well, like, don't worry about my school bus. This is on the street. Mine's in my backyard. But you know, eventually, I'd like to put up some kind of not like a full privacy fence or wall or anything, but just something to kind of cover up the bus a little bit so they don't have to stare at it like our neighbors. But you know, like almost everyone in this neighborhood has an RV. They have them parked in their backyard. It's fairly common here. It's a non-HOA, so there's nothing that anybody could really do about it. A lot of the houses here have like the garages in the back, some RV garages and stuff, boats and all that. That's all like, this is the area for that to be. And that's why we bought this house mostly, or, you know, partially. If you leave the Flipcon Hotel and go to the light at Billy Graham Parkway, I actually had a wreck at that light in 2003. Man, the things I remember. I feel like that intersection, are you talking like it's hard to see, right? Right in front of the hotel?
Intersections, they're just like kind of,
man,
I
those
don't know. It was weird driving around there.
I don't like those roads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like the light stays like long enough for like one car to pass. It felt like.
yeah. I can see how accidents happen at that light, because that was really steep hill and crazy.
Crazy.
We were also like in a, what was it, a Toyota Corolla?
I think so, actually.
It might have been. It was a little mid-sized car, which we have like a minivan and a truck, so I felt super low to the ground. It was a small car. Had a hard time getting in and out of it all the time. But it was just hard to see with that too. What color are you painting the schoolie? We haven't really decided.
Like a camp green or something? Or no?
Camp green? What's that? Like your shirt? Like a sage? I was thinking like a cream or like a off-white. I think lighter is probably going to be better just for like heat. What color should I paint my schoolie? It's SKOOLIA.
It knew what I meant. Oh, that's cute. I like a cream would be nice.
We have like a big vinyl cutter. We could do something like that. We could do like a
You like that color though, like a cream?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking more like that than
You were thinking something like this.
I thought it'd be cool to do some kind of old retro stripe.
stripes.
Like a Partridge Family kind of thing, maybe? No. Nothing that crazy, but maybe some retro kind of colors. Not like that thick of stripes, but maybe some kind of stripes. That just looks like primer.
I like that color, but not for a bus, really.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just primer.
No, I know. I'm saying, but you could get a real color.
As long as it's not parked in the front lawn, why does it matter if you tell him or not? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to make I don't want our first impression of our neighbors to be that we, have this school bus and that I just want them to understand that it's a process, like something we're working on. Like there's from one of our windows, we could see into the backyard of some some houses, and one of them has like a bunch of cars in the back, which doesn't bother me, but I'm like, because it's their property, but I know that's something that would bother people. Like I watch the internet. I mean, I see people fighting over where their dumpsters are on trash day. So I just don't want that kind of, relationship with our neighbors. We're probably going to be living here for a long time.
You like a two-tone?
We could do a two-tone or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that green though.
No,
That's.
I don't like that green.
Ooh, look at that mountainscape one. Down.
This?
Yeah.
Eh,
I mean,
I
maybe
do
not
love-
that color,
well, you
but
said light. I do like navy as a color, but
not that color, but we could do something like that style. As long as there's no
like
HOA, I
this
think it's good.
style.
That'd be cool. That looks like your phone case.
Yeah. Well, this phone
Or your
case
old
is just
one?
Flowers, yeah.
Hi guys, I don't think you got my last hi. Hi Debbie.
Hi.
That'll be pretty. Should wrap it with a Ginger Marvin name. The Ginger Mobile. I mean, we have lots of options. Like the cream with a decal wrap on it too. Retro stripe is awesome. Rust-Oleum makes a roll-on high temp and weather-resistant paint. I suggest to not cheap out on the paint quality. Yeah, I want to paint it pretty good. I actually have like a HVLP, like a high quality sprayer that can do like auto body, like car paint. I haven't fully decided if I want to go that route or if I just want to like brush and roll, like a oil-based paint on it or something, but I definitely want to do some quality work on it.
Cute inside.
Yeah, I like that.
We have to fit a bunk bed,
Yeah,
a king size.
a king size. Kathy wants a king
Get
size,
the king size bed.
which is basically wall to wall. The whole back
Fine with me.
back of the bus is a bed.
A bathroom and a little living room kitchen area. That's a lot to fit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot, but it's a big bus. I mean, the living room doesn't need to be huge.
And a
The
deck
kitchen
on
doesn't need
top.
to be huge.
Aw, look at his puppy. Aw.
Yeah.
Are you like thinking the bed would be like on something high like this?
I don't know if I want it too high, but it'd probably be where some water tanks and stuff would go.
You want your bus to be red?
Ooh.
I actually like that, but
It's
I
like
don't
a
think I'd
fire
like it
bus.
for ours, yeah.
Need to drive it up to Scott or down to Scott. Get him to use a sawmill. Maybe we can have him cut up some lumber for it. We went full-time RV for a year. What? How was that?
Who did?
Mary from the Merchants, Mary Garcia.
awesome.
Yeah, I kind of want to. I want to have like some good amenities on it. I want to have like a washer dryer combo unit.
It's like I know we watch some YouTube videos with some people's and they're so nice, but I'm just like I don't get how they fit all this in there.
Yeah, I have not really done any kind of layout. I need to do some.
Even like this is like a full-on living room.
Yeah. Well, some buses are what like there's Greyhound buses and stuff. Like that one looked like a pretty big bus.
Dang, 4 bunks.
Yeah. Have you played much Tears of the Kingdom recently? I haven't. Got to try to get in more this weekend. Don't want it to end yet. I have not. I have not played it since we've moved. Pretty much. I think I played it one night at a friend's house, but I need to beat it.
Like a looking bus.
It looks like they extended the top or something.
Didn't you say you wanted to do that at first? Like you wished you could do that?
I thought about whether or not, because a lot of people will extend the roof, like raise the roof up. I think I'm short enough, or we don't need to do it. My head will
Seems like a
basically
lot of
be
work.
right at the ceiling, and yeah. I don't think we need to do it. Excited for you guys. Any plans for the interior design? I mean, it's going to be pretty minimal, like white, probably white cabinets. A lot like what we're doing to our house here.
Although I liked that dark one that we just looked at.
Like natural
We
wood
both said it was
colors.
nice. It almost looked like black cabinets and stuff.
I mean, we could probably do some kind of,
I do like light though.
who knows, by the time I get to that point, the trendy look will be
Style
different.
I'm so sleepy. This is the problem with waking up so early.
Yeah,
It's not really a problem.
that's a ginger school. Ooh, maybe we could paint it like a ginger orange. All the Craig Jig projects get me excited. I love that tool. I've got Craig Jigs, but I've got the next step up. Well, kind of. That's a loose teniner, a tenoning tool. Which I don't know if you're not a so like mortise and tenon. That's like a common term. People, I guess most people might understand. But the tool I have, it's called a domino, and it cuts. I don't know if I can show you. It's basically like, instead of having pocket holes, you do you just use mortise and tenon, which is like one of the oldest but best joints for those kinds of like wood joints. And it makes it all quick. It's like a tool that kind of, it's almost like if you know what a biscuit joiner is, it's like the next thing up above a biscuit joiner. Drive down to Scott's, and then Kathy and I can go thrifting 30 minutes from him. That's Kelly. Kelly and Scott are 30 minutes apart.
That sounds like a
I don't know
pair.
if we're invited to Scott's house.
We said he's not invited to our house, so.
Huh?
Well, just that, like we said, nobody's invited to our house. Didn't we say that?
I mean, as a joke.
I
I
know.
talked to him at FlipCon. I told
said
him
it
he's
was-
welcome to come here. He's like, oh, yeah, that'll probably never happen. I'm like, fine. Good night.
We met you 2 times.
Oop. Mary says, that's a long story. I'll share it on a video someday. Follow Less Junk, More Money. All right. Let's see. Is that you?
Does it show the inside of their I don't know what.
Are you Less Junk, More Money? No, okay. Because it looks like her name is Marissa, and I wasn't sure if Mary was short for Marissa. They're one that you follow? How to survive boondocking at 100 degrees in your RV.
You would die.
I would die.
I think you would die.
I mean, that's why I want to have like solar and AC, all that stuff. Be a nervous wreck driving something that big, especially trying to make a right-hand turn. Sorry about that dent. Yeah, so I driving it home, because I bought it to pick it up, and I had never driven a bus before. It was nerve-wracking. I think I got the hang of it by the time I got home, but it was pretty nerve-wracking. I would be the one that's going like 55 on a 75, like going up I-70 or something through the mountains. I would be way more cautious and not caring about the people around me that are mad at me. We actually passed one of those schoolies that was going pretty slow. And I think she was the wife was driving it, and I'm like,
I'm not driving.
Wow, you're doing better than I am. But what are
Google
these?
Lens is not telling me what these are. Like, how would we describe these?
Sandal booties.
Are these sort of gladiators?
What kind of sandals or what kind of booties are those? Sandal booties. Raise the roof. Laura Joy, what's going on? Extending the roof is definitely worth it if you know how to weld. It's like I could do it. It would just take forever.
And then you would get in the middle of it and be like, I wish I didn't start this, and then you would hate yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I have a welder. I could probably weld well enough to do that. I've watched lots of videos on it. I just don't know if I want to go through all that. I'm much more of a woodworker than I am a metal worker. I'm much more comfortable with wood. Mary says, I second that. Raise the roof. Oh, the bougie carpenter. Sounds like a good YouTube channel. The bougie builder. Thinking if someone doesn't know what a biscuit joint is, they don't know what a tenon joint is. Yeah. Have to have the AC. I agree. I also want to put like a little wood stove in there for the winter. Canvas. Call them canvas gladiators.
That's what I call them.
When the corner gets to the door, turn the wheel. I used to drive a school bus. That's a good tip. I want to get like cameras. So like if I need to back up, I'm not worried about, Kathy doesn't need to be out there like flagging me down. I want to be able to see all around the bus and backup camera and all that kind of stuff. Did you mention that you use List Perfectly and another service that you can upload to and post from? To upload and post from, we use List Perfectly for all that. The other big service we use is Posture VA, and what that does, I guess it relists. So if you have listings up already, it will relist, make it like a new listing, and kind of refresh it. Kathy's been running that a little bit. But yeah, as far as like, this is what Kathy's using right now is List Perfectly, and she's using it how she uses it every day.
Every day. By the way, when do we start blogging your eBay and schoolie journey, Chris? Yeah, Chris. I would like to know too.
Tommy says that'll be 2025. Tommy, how do you know me so well? No, it's soon. It is coming soon.
I mean, the first step would be bringing the bus here, although I guess you could vlog that if you want.
I'll probably vlog it. I will. I mean,
I'll vlog it from behind you.
The whole interior is metal at this point, and we have a GoPro it can be sticking. It could stick anywhere in there, so I can definitely vlog that.
Hey, shout out whoever ordered $76 of shipping hip.
Hey.
If anyone else wants to order, the code is Ginger15.
Use code Ginger15 at shippinghip.com. Get 15% and free shipping. but they always do free shipping.
Yeah.
So
I
15%
mean, it's a
off.
good bonus though. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, that's cheap, and then the shipping's like,
We all like free shipping. Mini split is the way to go. Actually, I have a mini split that I was putting in my garage at the other house when I was woodworking full time. I never finished. I pretty much just hung the unit on the wall, and I never like drilled it or connected it or anything. So I have a mini split that I could probably just use for the schoolie, because I think it's a little bit too small for the new garage here. So maybe I'll do that. I might have the AC already. Look at that, Tommy. I'm one step ahead. It's in a year and a half. Might be too soon. Jeez. It's coming. LOL, we know. Well, now you have one for the schoolie. Man, I'm sorry. I had a hard time reading that sentence. Well, now you have one for the schoolie. Kathy, what is your favorite type of favorite type of design for poly mailers?
Like, what does that mean? Like print, or
like favorite print from yeah, show us your favorite print
like
available
currently?
on
Is
Shipping
that what
Hip
they're
right
even
now.
asking though, or am I just like?
Well, she said favorite type of design for poly mailers, Kathy.
I don't know if I'm understanding the question correctly.
Like, I guess, do you like
Actually,
flowers?
I need to order some like stickers. What do you
Look at
need?
those cute little ghosts.
I do like. I got some of these already.
One cool thing Shipping Hip does is they use art from artists, and then they, on every one of the labels, we don't have one down here, do we?
They got more.
Huh?
I know they were sold out of the tape, but it looks like they restocked.
You got some more tape?
Well, I need to get some. I only got one roll because I forgot to order until they only had the one roll packs left.
Anyway, on the bag, whoever made the art for the poly mailer, it kind of shouts them out on the package, so you can see their social media. I think that's cool.
Right now, I really love this print, this flower one. I love
Show that again, because Reese was cut his camera. Scroll down.
this one.
That flower one.
I love this flower one. I love this sun one always. To send
Yeah.
to men.
To send to men? That's your man mailer?
This one's really cute for fall, the mushrooms. I love the strawberries, but I think they're sold out forever of those. Oh, I love this floral too. This one's really pretty. Oh, and this one's so fun for like stuff. I really like them all, and they're really good quality. Oh, this was their last
was a
year's
cool
Halloween. I
Halloween
did
one.
like this one. I liked the black. I might get some of those.
Babe, I feel like we have hundreds of those right now.
Not oh, those are cute little bubble mailers. See, this was the first print. I think this was the print. No, it was the
it was like a
woodland one.
hunter green.
Yeah. When I first heard about Shipping Hip, it was just through Kitizen. They were the mamas that do it were selling on Kitizen.
They did a
and
Kickstarter.
They did a Kickstarter. Yeah, and so I was like, oh, I'll put up $15, and it meant you got like 100 free poly mailers, but it took like months and months after you gave the $15.
Yeah. Fun fact: Kathy kickstarted Shipping
I
Hip.
don't know how many people that they had to get.
So yeah, what they did was
I think they had to get, to get the price down, you have to.
it was such
Probably
a.
order
I
a
mean,
ton of them.
she was a reseller. It was I don't remember her name. Was it her and another lady? Was it two people?
Yeah.
So they had the design, and then they did the Kickstarter to kind of crowdfund the purchase from whoever printed them, China, I'm sure. So before they even ordered it, it's like if they didn't get enough people to crowdsource it, they were just gonna say, sorry, here's your money back. I think that's how Kickstarter works. So they crowdfunded it before they got, and they sold it obviously, and they did that maybe the first couple runs. And
they could only get one print at a time.
yeah, it was one print at a time.
Now they've added like all this other. It's pretty cool to see how much they've grown, even just in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So
So
much cool stuff.
so much cool stuff.
Now I gotta order a bunch.
Junk Monkey, what's going on? Rob?
I love these thank you so much stickers. These are
Yeah,
so cute.
so mush.
I even like this. Okay. Thank you.
Rob, I was watching your live the other night. I didn't get to say hi or nothing. I was cleaning or cooking or something.
We're creeping.
Creeping and
He's
cooking.
live?
Yeah, I think Wes. What's his name? Reseller Madness.
Mm.
Is that Wes?
Will?
Will?
Will, right?
Not Wes. Wes is here. Will. I think Will. Yeah, I saw you guys chatting. I didn't get to say hi, but. And then Paul had us on his thing.
The kids are yelling right outside of this door now.
Kathy, do you have a schedule or goal to accomplish each day that you push to get done? You are very consistent in your sales and listings. You always get it done. Top advice for sellers.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I mean, I always have a goal, but I rarely hit the goal. Like today, my goal is 20. I don't think I'm going to finish. I'm about to finish these 15. Well, this will be 15. I think I'm too tired to do 5 more. My brain kind of is shutting off.
Yeah. We've done a lot today.
Yeah. So my goals are always to list 20 a day, Monday through Friday, but it doesn't always happen. And Monday, I usually don't get any up because it's like a big shipping day, and just we usually try to record a what sold and just yeah. I don't know. Just always seems like it takes up the whole day.
Yeah. We've given ourselves a little bit more leniency lately, but we got to get back up in gear.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm down to like 1,500 items. I was up to 1,800. I still want to be at 2,000 by the end of the year. All right, you guys are about to see the mozzarella dance.
Please no. Please no. I'm pretty sure they just opened the door and ran away.
They did.
For us, Gretchen, it's, I don't know if reselling's your full-time thing, but it's reselling and what the reselling causes, like the YouTube videos. If we didn't do the reselling, the YouTube,
We wouldn't pay our bills. So
right?
It's just like,
so
you gotta do it.
that's the motivation. Now, with the house, we have a mortgage again, so there's more motivation. And I think just years of doing it, it's kind of become the grind, the thing. So, I think Kathy, it's almost like second nature now, where if you go through a period where you're not listening as much, you can almost feel it. Right?
yeah, if I have a day where I don't like make 10 sales, I start like
Yeah. Start
getting
getting
super
motivated.
nervous. Yeah.
So just consistency of just getting it. What do you
Would
need?
like to say hello?
Literally bouncing at the door. Okay. How much sugar have you guys been eating?
0.
What have you been doing?
Don't be weird.
The racing camera's not on,
Yes, it is. It's right there. You're on it.
but on mommy's screen.
Hey. Go to bed.
No, I'm not on bed. Oh,
Give you a what?
A kissy.
A kissy?
I think he's talking to Reese.
How many do you go for? Looks like 11 to 13. Oh, how is the average? How many do you get? How much are the mailers?
Oh, I don't know how much those will look.
So I think if you buy smaller quantities, you pay more.
Yeah, I feel like 100's like. It used to be a lot less, but yeah, obviously costs have went up. I feel like it's like 25 or 30.
So like it starts at $14.
Yeah, because you can order. Oh, these are all. Guys,
Whoa!
too loud.
I want to make you guys put those away. We have a bunch of
Yeah, so like
USPS
100.
boxes.
Told us to not put him away.
Hey,
All right,
you're
you gotta
being
quiet
disruptive.
Okay, bye.
Love you.
I'm not disruptive.
$28 for 100, so like 28 cents each.
Like 28
Although
cents
if
each.
you use the code, that takes off what, $4 or something. So like 25 cents a mailer, free shipping. So, you know, I just think about adding it into your
they're
cost
obviously
of shipping.
more pricey than like a white mailer from Amazon. They are actually they're really good quality.
They're really nice.
They're a lot thicker, which can work against us sometimes.
Well, yeah,
Sometimes we've got
if
these
you
like
get
right
a
on the
whole
edge.
bunch, like if you really wanted to get 1,000, what is that? 230 times 85 divided by 1.
Guys, what?
That'd be like 20 cents a mailer. So
No. It's bedtime in 10 minutes. Go prepare yourself. Put that back in the fridge, please.
what are they trying to get?
Those Chobani drink things.
I mean, it's yogurt. They can have that.
They didn't drink them last time. They don't drink them. They just wanted to want it. Kids. It's like once it passes 9 o'clock, which is 9:45 here, it's like the witching hour. They turn into these little. They have to be getting into something up there.
I'm sure they've got
They are
lots of
bouncing
snacks.
off the walls, literally bouncing off the walls. So did we answer his question? They're like 20 cents
Yeah,
each.
I mean, if you only get a small portion, it's probably like 35 cents each. But
Pricier, but they do protect.
one mailer,
Yeah. And they're cooler than the white bags.
they're way cool.
And you're, helping small business. American business. Although I think she gets them made in China. So
I don't know where, yeah.
just do it. Sponsored by Nike. Nike, you can send the check to whatever our P.O. box is. I don't know.
Our P.O. box, we both lost our P.O. box. Well,
No.
apparently I lost them both.
You lost both of our
No,
keys.
Chris has a stupid magnet or something on his keys.
No, I have my phone. The wallet on my phone. I have a wallet on my phone, but it's like magnetized, which is really cool. But I also put my phone like in the where we put the mail key, and it magnetized the mail key. I think. I don't think that's how one of the keys got lost, but I have noticed that it picked keys up that way. I've been doing a listing challenge that has been helpful. Whatever sells the day before. Whew. So how many did you sell today? How much did we ship out?
Like 12 maybe.
12. So you'd have to do 30. What's math? 3 times? 36.
Like list that many?
36
Who said
listings today. That's what Mary's challenge has been.
Mm-hmm.
And then you what
if you sell one, then you list 3, but like what if you want to list more than that?
Challenge failed if you list more.
If you get them ready.
Renee
See,
said,
to me, like at this point, I pretty much have to keep up with my listings to keep making the same amount of money, even.
yeah.
So I am disappointed in myself when I don't keep up with it.
Said she sold 6 today, so 18 listed tomorrow.
Nice.
I have younger family members who that I could do it. Thank you so much. Renee.
Thank you for watching.
I mean, Kathy's the one inspiring you because I have not really resold much. She's the inspiration. Hey, cutie patooties. Those kids are rotten. Don't let them fool you. So I am thinking about starting Poshmark. Do you have any advice for me?
Do it.
Jared, do it. Poshmark.
So easy.
Are you selling anywhere already? If you're selling on eBay, Poshmark is like it's cake. You're gonna ask Junk Monkey. Junk Monkey went from eBay only to selling on Poshmark. You still having fun on Posh, Rob? Ping, what's going on, Ping G?
Ping.
Rob, I guess I should have looked 2 messages down. Just jump in and do it super easy. I wish I had done it sooner myself. I'm like waiting for you to answer. You answered like 10 minutes ago. I really like how y'all and Melissa ship. I know shipping. You all and Melissa ship. I know shipping shouldn't matter, but I think that extra touch makes it better experience for the buyer. There's a little bit. I feel like I know for a fact we've gotten positive feedback for having good shipping, right? You know, they've said it in the feedback. So does that mean that they wouldn't have gave us a positive either way? Probably not. I mean, but they've mentioned it, so people appreciate it. We just roll it in. It's an extra, you know, if you're getting poly mailers for 15 cents, you're spending 10 more cents a bag, an item. It's really not that big of a deal.
Hey, it's a write-off.
And it's all write-off. But if you could pay an extra 10 or 15 cents per item and maybe you get an extra positive feedback once a month or twice a month, maybe it's worth it to you. I don't know. But makes Kathy happy picking all those mailers. Is it worth it to you? Obviously, it's worth it to you.
It really is. Like, that's a little bit of joy every day, just putting it in pretty cute things. I mean, you gotta make it fun.
Gotta make it fun. You get free USPS priority boxes depending on how many items you have. Get a good bot for sharing. Yeah, use Posture VA. We use Posture VA, and it really does make Poshmark set it and forget it. I mean, I remember early on when we did Poshmark before bots were really a thing. Poshmark was like, I hated it. I hated Kathy would be like, can you share for me? I would do it. It would take 30, 40 minutes a time, you know, trying to share 1,000 items.
You might get one sale.
You might get one sale, and we're like, oh, yeah. That 30 minutes, we made $8. It was worth it. Uh-oh. Looks like Jared's... all of our audio's not working. Sorry, Jared. Try refreshing. I don't know. YouTube has been messing up for us today and last time.
That's going to be our excuse next time, too.
I don't know. I'm going to talk to YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Xfinity. I mean...
YouTube.
Who's the owner of YouTube? See, Rob's having it. It's fine for Rob. Actually, disconnected and reconnected for the studio thing. That's annoying. But yeah, Jared, if you're listening, you get free boxes for shipping for USPS for Posh. Buyer pays for shipping. It's pretty easy to ship. You could use any of them, any of the boxes pretty much. Hello to both of you. What's going on? Ludon Elementary School. We got an elementary school in the house, guys. Your boys are the cutest. 100% boys. Love being a boy, Mom. Yeah, we got to meet Mimi's son. His name was...
But he's our age.
He's younger.
He's
like
31. He
babe,
just had his birthday.
you are not 31.
I am 34. Well, my age. You're kind of old.
That would be like...
Is 3 years difference not your age?
I guess 3 years, but I'm
it's not
5
maybe
years
when our
older than
kids
him.
are like...
I'm 5 years older than him. Jared, since it's working, yeah, check out. I mean, Poshmark it's easy. We use Posture VA. We do have a link down in the description. Use code Ginger for 20% off. I don't know what the discount is, but you do get a discount. You could try it for 2 weeks free without even having to use your credit card. We do have a video on it showing everything, but check it out. If you're going to do Poshmark, I highly recommend using a share bot. Otherwise, you have to do all this social stuff, sharing and chatting and all that stuff. Drew is your age. Mimi says, yes, Drew is your age.
Yep.
I don't know. When I was 31, I was like, that 37-year-old guy is not my age. That dude's old.
Drew was pretty cool. He's
like a
cool
DJ,
guy.
working with all the DJs. I have a black light on my keychain. Slim Flippers, what's going on? Hello to both of you. Hey.
Hello.
Sold 6 today, 18 tomorrow, 18 list tomorrow. Let's see. I used to increase my active sales by 1 regardless of the number sold. Listings, not sales. Gotcha. Used to increase my active listings by 1 regardless of the number sold. Gotcha. You guys keep cutting out every other word. Is it just me? Sorry, Mary. I know. It's been like this for the past 2 times. Usually refreshing works. Sorry. YouTube. Good Lord, my typing stinks tonight. It seems like it kind of messed up for a bunch of people at the same time. Mic's not working. Not trying to call you out, but have you been drinking, Junk Monkey? Yep. But my closet and eBay store on vacation mode till the 26th. I don't know if that was a response to that.
Obviously.
Cannot hear your answer to me at all. Hands are beat up from doing roofing work. Man, that's miserable. You're doing some roofing work? I hate working on a roof. Also not at my regular computer. Still cutting out. Man.
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
I know. We're probably gonna end it here soon. How much more you want to do?
I mean, I did my 15. I was just going to type these out while we're still here, but I am falling asleep too. Literally.
Rob says the 3 glasses of 100 proof bourbon are not helping. 3 glasses? YouTube's wonky. It's been wonky. Erica says, I live near Mimi and I've never ran into her thrifting.
I ran into the same person today and yesterday.
Yeah.
One of our local
Liz.
friends. Yeah.
Anybody here know Liz, Colorado Reworn? I don't think she's more big on Instagram.
Yeah. She goes to a lot of like the meetups. Like she goes to Boss Reseller and she does a lot of stuff with eBay. So she's like at a lot of like eBay opens and things.
There's a bulk share option in case you don't want to spend the money up. The code is Ginger, right? You use code Ginger on everything. What about Vendu for cross-listing for eBay? We've never used Vendu, so we've always used List Perfectly. So I can't really speak for Vendu. Does basically the same thing. It's a cross-listing service. But we like and prefer List Perfectly. We have a code if you want to try it. Code is Ginger. Rob, I'll join you in a cool beverage. Tommy says Vendu nickel and dimes you. LP is flat rate, great customer service. Nickel, everybody's YouTube. It would just blame YouTube for all the typos. Thrift all over the place. Thought I would have seen you by now. But LP doesn't automatically delist and crashes anytime you upload more than 3 at a time. Yours crashes? I mean, it might be a computer thing. I talked to List Perfectly about auto delisting because they were there at FlipCon. And it's on its way. It's coming out soon. I don't know when soon is, but probably within a few months. But List Perfectly, the way they do it is they've got the sales detection, which we have. So they have like all these different stages of
I mean, basically, they said they don't.
what's needed.
They don't want to like. They could do an auto delist right now on a couple platforms, but they don't want to release it till they can do it on all of them.
They want to.
That's
They
what
want to
seeming
wait
like.
till it's right before they release it. They have it in beta test. There's people beta testing it now, and it works. But as far as it would work on all platforms too. That's what they mentioned. And we talked to Teresa about it, but it was like early on. I can't remember everything that was said. But the way I remember, she said basically there was like stages of getting to it. We had the auto sales detection, the closet synchronization thing, which was a thing I know we beta tested. It was like last year.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the next stage was, but I feel like these are all going through. We might have some. Maybe we don't. Beta testers in here. But yeah, they're on, it's close. They've been working towards it, and they want it to be. The thing about List Perfectly is, they are compliant with all the platforms. They're in good standing with eBay, Poshmark, Kid. I mean, we went to lunch with List Perfectly and eBay one day. So like they have relationships together. They don't want to. I think it's pretty hard to get eBay to be on board with you as a software that is essentially taking listings from eBay and cross-listing it to other platforms. It's taking business away from eBay if you really think about it. And for them to have a good relationship is weird. It's weird to me, but they do. It doesn't make sense. And so that's one thing that's important to List Perfectly is being compliant and doing everything by the book. You know, like we use Posture VA. Technically, Posture VA is not really compliant with Poshmark. It is a bot, and Poshmark says no bots allowed. Check out our video if you want more information on that. But I will say that we've used Posture VA for over a year now.
Probably 2.
Maybe 2 years. Whenever it came out, I don't know. But we've used it heavily above the recommended numbers every day. And we've never been banned or anything like that. We have a video with 15,000 views. I don't even know. If Poshmark knows about bots, they know that we, Ginger Marvin, use a bot. We've never been banned for that. So now that being said, if they ever wanted to say, hey, you guys are, they have a reason to ban us if they ever wanted to now. But List Perfectly doesn't have to worry about that. They're compliant with all the platforms, and that's a big thing that they're working on too. I think that's probably the hardest thing for them to get through versus the coding. You know, the coding can be done overnight if you really wanted it to, but that relationship takes time. So it's coming. The longest answer in the world. Tommy knows Liz.
You do it.
That's how I do it.
You do it.
That's how I do it. Now it's time to go. Good night. Let me just get caught up. Okay. I was thinking about dropping down your area on my way home from Nebraska. In Colorado?
There's nothing to do here.
There's nothing to do here.
The thrifting sucks.
Kathy went and thrifted everything. When? When are you coming down? I heard Vendu is going to incorporate delisting whenever one. I think they've already done that. I don't know. I think it's only for eBay and Poshmark right now. For Vendu. I have been in Colombia since Sunday. The bins have been great. I'll be back tomorrow. We should meet up sometime, Erica. Look at that. Erica found stuff in Woodstock this week. I upload more all the time with no issues. Contact help. They'll figure out what's going on. I mean, look, if Vendu's working for you, I don't think it's worth changing. I mean, they are, from what I've seen, they're different, and I feel like it'd be like going from Android to Apple. Like if you're comfortable on Android, stick with Android. If you're comfortable on Apple, stick with Apple. It's hard to go back and forth between them, I think. Vendu already delists for everything except Posh items and offers with open offers. So it won't delist a Poshmark with open offers? I mean, List Perfectly, you could delist something that has an open offer, right? I mean, you have to do it manually, but it would do it. I confirm my internet speed and computer was compatible. I honestly wasn't impressed, but glad it works for you. Junk Monkey's not using a cross-listing service yet. What's going to make you do it, Rob? What's going to be the thing? Vendu costs more, and I don't like it as much. List Perfectly. Never seen anyone from Vendu. That is true. I mean, I hugged Clara last week. You know, the CEO of List Perfectly, and they're, you know, out and about.
Why are you guys hating on Vendu so much?
Is anybody hating on Vendu? I don't think anybody's hating on Vendu.
You are.
I'm not. I honestly have never used Vendu.
Right. It's just like once we liked that thing we were doing.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
I can learn new things this often.
List Perfectly does have a lot of big changes coming out soon, though. Holding out for any cross-listing service now. Depending on how soon I could finish all the chores for my mother-in-law. That sounds like that list could be endless. If List Perfectly goes with an app and auto delists, I'd gladly try them again. When did you try? Just curious, Mary. I feel like there was a period when it seemed like everything wasn't working. You're a good son, Rob. It only took 3 glasses of bourbon. I love Clara. Clara's fun. Still too easy to make mistakes with the cross-listing services. If a mistake is made, I want it to be mine. Matt said, oh, Bearded PokeTuber, what's going on, man? I put it off forever, Rob. Trust me, you'll be so much happier when you decide to use one. LOL.
Oh, wait, these
LA Jen agrees. Kathy agrees.
about what?
Using List Perfect, like a
Sometimes
cross-listing
I just
service.
shake my head when I'm like so tired. I'm just trying to list these. I wrote the wrong size on these. See, my mistake. Not List Perfectly's fault. I'm a dum-dum.
January through March of this year. I feel like that was probably when there was all those issues, huh?
I don't remember.
I remember, like, I feel like with the platforms made some changes, and it took List Perfectly a long time. Not a long time, but longer than I would have liked. But it seemed like every single day there was...
You had to, like, switch back to the...
Yeah, you had to go back and forth between the beta and this
annoying.
because they were trying to get up to speed with...
But I mean, anytime a platform makes
that
a
happens
change,
on everything.
Vendu would have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, Vendu might have ironed it out more quicker, but they have the same struggles as far as when eBay changes their code on the back end, the cross listers have to adjust their stuff. So, been lurking in the background. Hey, hi, Chris and Kathy.
Who said that?
That was Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hopefully, it hasn't been too choppy for you. He doesn't have an app, but you can use it on your phone or tablet with opening up the web browser. Yeah, Kelly, I guess, uses it with her iPad. Now, it doesn't... You can't cross-list that way, can you? I actually thought of something... I was watching a Smarter Everyday video on the plane, and Destin had an ad for this software, and it was basically like a remote desktop. And he was showing how he used it to log in from his phone to his computer to do something. And I want to test that out and see if, if like I had a tablet, like an Apple iPad or something, and I could connect into my computer and do cross-listing from there. I wonder what it would be like, if you'd be able to do it. Because the way he made it seem is he was using Premiere Pro to edit a video on his phone. So I kind of want to try that out. That could basically answer the whole, if you have a computer that you can have on, the whole mobile app thing. I think it's worth a try, at least. Could be interesting. Correct, but you can work on your listings. Yeah, I mean, doing all the uploading and stuff from the phone. That's how you do all your drafts anyway now, right?
What?
You upload all your photos from your phone to the List Perfectly?
Yeah.
Versus how we used to do it?
Yeah, just like before. We came down here. It's down instead of up.
Down here instead of up there. We're in a basement now.
It's freezing.
Alrighty, guys. Kathy's over there falling asleep.
I am.
Reese is already asleep. The boys stopped banging around. I'm sure they're getting into something. YouTube's been acting up all night. It is after 10 o'clock. We're going to call it. We're going to go get some sleep. I'll hopefully sleep in tomorrow.
What does sleeping in for you mean?
Well, lately I've been waking up at like 7:15, 7:30.
That seems pretty sleeping in.
That is 7:30 sleeping in.
To most of these people, it probably is.
For me, sleeping in will probably be Reese. Reese is like, I'm gonna sleep in.
Aw.
Sleep in this bed. For me, sleeping in would be like, I don't know, 8:30. I don't think I could sleep that past that. Not in this new room. We don't have the blackout shades. Matt says sleeping in has to be past 10.
Yeah, that's...
Erica says I wake up around 10 to 11 nowadays.
That sounds like a...
Nope, definitely not sleeping in. The chat is on my side. Mary, thank you so much for hanging out. Ping, good night. 7:30 is not sleeping in if you work till midnight. I mean, I don't work till midnight, but I'll probably
He plays the games.
play some
Midnight
games.
or more.
I might play some. I need to play some.
You need to?
I need
like
to.
You'll die?
I need to. I need to beat Tears of the Kingdom. My friends are not letting me live it down. They've all beaten it. They all also don't work as hard as we do.
Oh, come on. They have real jobs, though.
They have real jobs, and then they go home and play video games.
Yeah, because they did their job.
They play more video games in one night than I play in a whole week.
Doesn't...
A whole month.
Our job is like, you can work more and get more money.
I know. But I need to beat it. 7:30. No, 10 a.m. is barely opens eyes.
Well, we don't have blackout shades at our...
I know, it's hard.
either.
It's hard to sleep past that because the sun comes right in. Our house faces the east, so like our bedroom faces the east. So the sun, right at 6:30, boom, right in the window. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you so much. We'll see you guys soon. YouTube better figure it.
Sound to me?
It did sound like a fart. Womp. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.